Okay. So, what are you thinking about video innovations and new PR tools that are developing at the moment?
I think we are in the midst of experiencing a kind of a new revolution. About 4 years ago, when Barack Obama shocked the world with, by winning the American presidency, based to a large degree on his team's use of social media, that was the first revolution relating to the power of the internet. The Republicans were shocked, everybody was shocked. In that very next year, the number of people on Facebook increased by 350%. And a lot of it was just because people realized, at least a lot of opinion leaders realized they had to be on Facebook. If Facebook was able to help Barack Obama become president, it could help them with lots of other things. Twitter during that next year after Obama demonstrated its use increased about tenfold. So the social media began a revolution, or was you might say, the first revolution related to the internet. The second revolution is still not being recognized by a lot of the PR marketing professionals and as well as other professional communicators. And we are in the midst of this second internet revolution, and it does relate to video. The power of the internet is increasing dramatically. According to Cisco, between 2011 and 2016, the average bandwidth will more than double. People have access to video, a lot more video options, but they also have more power within their tools to take advantage of video. A lot of this is going parallel to the very powerful trend towards mobile. The number already, most people don't realize, already the number of people accessing the internet through with broad bandwidth, you might say, are accessing through mobile. It's double. The fixed wire, the number of broadband mobile connections is already double the fixed wire broadband connections, and that's increasing very, very rapidly. And so what professional PR and marketers need to understand is that video is where it's at. And there's some aspects of that are very, very important to understand. First off, we see that mobile users really like video. There was a recent survey that showed that not only do they watch a lot of it, but they share it with each other. Like 90% of the mobile users are watching and sharing mobile with their friends on a regular basis. And so that's a powerful trend. Also, in looking at mobile, even looking, going back 2 years, there was a study done on how much time people spent in different media and how much advertising was spent in that medium. And the idea of the study was it should be about the same. And so, for example, the biggest amount of time in the media was with television. And it was almost the same percentage of money spent in advertising on television. On the other hand, they showed that people were spending only about 5% of their media time with newspapers, yet newspapers had 10 times that amount of the proportion of maybe not quite that, but their proportion of advertising was about 4 or 5 times what could be justified by how much time people were actually spending looking at newspapers. You could see that a vacuum in our free enterprise system was being created in another area, and that was mobile. People were spending more time with their mobile devices than they were with newspapers, but there's almost no advertising, no promotion going on with mobile, because there was a dilemma. How do you advertise to people using mobile? You could just use standard internet advertising if they can access the internet, obviously, through their mobile devices, and that so you get a little bit of spillover from your internet advertising. some people started to try to sell the idea of sending out SMS advertising, like spam, SMS spam. This would be very unpopular and would cause an absolute revolution, among users if providers allowed SMS spammers to begin, ringing up your mobile device, every, once or twice an hour, even, let alone more than that. And so SMS is not an answer for mobile advertising. So the current trend that most people don't understand is embedded advertising within entertainment video. Just all these things come together. That's causing a kind of a perfect storm right now that a lot of people don't understand. In just 2012, the number of movies downloaded increased 500%. Now a lot of that had to do with mobile, a lot of it had to do with greater bandwidth, a lot of maybe had to do with the accessibility to movies. But it increased 500%. And during that time, people began to realize that there was an opportunity here. And so they began embedding commercials into entertainment, just like television. Now there's basically, you might say, television on mobile. And so while the viewing of videos increased 500%, we did see another very powerful trend, and that was a 68% increase in the amount of money being spent on video embedded commercials. And so all these things are, like I said, working into a perfect storm. The increase in technology and bandwidth, the very rapid increase of mobile devices, the desire of mobile users to have something to look at and watch, to enjoy. And one of the easiest things to adapt to mobile is not a standard website, but is video. It adapts very easily to mobile. And so they're watching a lot of mobile, and so we see some new trends. So some of the tools that are starting to emerge, besides embedded video, or embedded advertising and video, we also have video email, video newsletters. We still have the standard YouTube type videos that sometimes go viral and can make a company very wealthy, or an individual very, very wealthy. We have dozens of examples of that. How to tap into that sort of viral impact is a very important skill that people need to understand and develop. Between webinars and video email, video newsletters, YouTube type videos, and this new trend towards commercials embedded in entertainment video, we are seeing another revolution. And so those people who are still reeling a little bit, the old-time PR people like myself,